1971, a year in the history of the subcontinent that redrew borders, gave birth to a new nation, and permanently altered the balance of power. It was not merely a war between India and Pakistan, it was a brutal struggle over identity, justice, language, and the right to self-determination, one that culminated in the creation of Bangladesh. After the end of British rule in 1947, the subcontinent was divided into two states, India and Pakistan. Pakistan itself consisted of two wings, West Pakistan and East Pakistan, separated by more than 1,600 kilometers. Although both wings had Muslim majorities, they differed profoundly in language, culture, ethnic identity, and economic conditions. Bengalis formed the majority in East Pakistan, while the centers of power, the military, bureaucracy, and political leadership, remained firmly in West Pakistan. In 1948, the declaration of Urdu as the sole national language sparked intense backlash in East Pakistan. The language movement of 1952, marked by the martyrdom of students, further strengthened Bengali identity. Economically, East Pakistan was also neglected. Despite having a larger population and contributing a major share of national revenue, most development funds and budgetary resources continued to flow to West Pakistan. During the 1960s, Awami League leader Sheikh Mujibur Rahman presented his six-point program, aimed at granting genuine autonomy to East Pakistan. The government branded these demands as treason. In the 1970 general elections, the Awami League won a clear majority, yet power was not transferred. The National Assembly session was cancelled, and a political crisis soon turned into open rebellion. On March 25, 1971, the Pakistani military launched Operation Searchlight. What followed quickly descended into genocide. Hundreds of thousands of innocent civilians were killed, women were subjected to widespread atrocities, and more than 10 million people were forced to flee to India to save their lives. Amid this chaos, the independence of Bangladesh was declared, and the Mukti Bahini began armed resistance. Faced with a massive humanitarian crisis and growing border pressure, India began supporting the Mukti Bahini, providing training, weapons, and strategic assistance. On December 3, 1971, after Pakistani airstrikes, the conflict formally escalated into full-scale war. The Indian Army, Navy, and Air Force advanced rapidly under a coordinated strategy. Pakistani supply lines in East Pakistan were severed. On the naval front, attacks on the port of Karachi dealt severe blows to Pakistan's economic and military capabilities. On December 16, 1971, in Dhaka, 93,000 Pakistani troops surrendered, the largest military surrender since World War II. At that moment, Bangladesh emerged on the world map as an independent state. After the war, the Simla Agreement was signed, addressing the return of prisoners of war and border issues. Bangladesh gained international recognition. The conflict proved that power does not arise from weapons alone, but from popular support, identity, and justice. The War of 1971 teaches us that when the voice of a nation is silenced, history does not remain quiet. This is a story of sacrifice, struggle, and freedom, and that is why December 16th is not just a date, but a promise. If you enjoyed this journey through history, don't forget to like, comment, and follow for more stories from the past.